Over the last few months, I've been on the panel of the Titan series, and if you missed all of last week's fun at the finals, then you've come to the right place. It was a great event with massive upsets and admirable plays, but I've picked 5 of the best and worst that you at home can learn from. Let's get started. In this game, Aces has just a solo remaining. He's in this shack, and there's 2 execute players trying to take him out. Selfless throws a molly, as is standard procedure, but then PX does something unexpected. Instead of running away from the Molotov, he runs towards it. This is the exact opposite reaction that X was expecting. This was supposed to be a suppression tactic, but PX flipped the push onto Selfless. Of course, Selfless is caught off guard and taken out. Think about what you can do in your own games to rebuff attacks like this. In the next clip, we're going to Sandhawk. Although the Panthers were popping off anyway, there's a small point I want to show you that demonstrates how they won this fight at a mechanical level. Look at the angle of this hill. This puts the fight completely in the Panthers' hands by blinding Bope. With how Bope are positioned, they can see far less of the Panthers than the Panthers can see of Bope. This gives them both more information and better aim, which in turn makes sure the Panthers get the win. We're going to stick with Bope for this next clip. However, we're going to highlight a mistake they made so we can all learn from it. Bope didn't have a great spot here in this fight against Dope Slayers, however, they still could have won this game. The moment to turn the tide was right here during the reset. Dope Slayers stopped the fight to get the res onto their teammates, but Bope did not do the same. They prioritized their position over their knocked players. This is sometimes what I mean when I say aggression. There should have been an aggressive attitude in Bope to push forward and res their players, then fall back if they wanted to. Instead, they left themselves as a duo in a disadvantageous position that was quickly taken by DPS.
That's all, folks.
Another mistake that we can take notes on came from the Challenger Finals and SLR's push onto Suns. Here, Suns take out one of the SLR players, but rather than just taking the L and going to zone, SLR decide to push this. Although it's only phase 2, their health is ticking away quickly, and this becomes very important when Tryout can't heal up in time to not get knocked to the zone. The mistakes here are obvious, but I'll list them anyway. SLR are deep in the zone, have no information to base any plan off of, without any preparation at all. As Bushka said here,
you can't just be rumbling and stumbling and rolling in and hoping that, you know, you're killing the best member of the other squad and everything else is an easy squad wipe. This isn't a TikTok clip, mate. This is real life. They're going to fight back. Do the business. No one ranked here.
The final play we're going to look at is, in my opinion, the best one of the entire finals week. Execute got this first knock onto Suns, but they don't push immediately. Instead, Fate goes in to scout and make the first move. The rest of the team are waiting in the background, ready for the call. And when that call gets made, they answer it instantly. Look at that timing between the knock and the push. Not only is the push quick, it's also well placed. Peck comes in to support his teammate from that side, but on the other corner, not behind Fate, but in front of him. The rest of the squad wrap around to the back of the compound, placing Suns in a sandwich position they can't escape from. Obviously, Fate won that fight for them from the beginning. However, the team's coordination, reaction time, and communication all built momentum that Suns couldn't counter. This is what I keep talking about in all of my videos. This is what powers teams like the Gladiators and Nova, and this is what you want to build in your team because this is what makes you unstoppable.